ridiculous haymakers, passing him around, landing WWE moves
passing
that
around like
don't
a
even
blunt.
exist on Veltron.
God
The
damn.
love of the game of being a bunch of evil niggas got them improvising new
that
moves.
was a crazy
They taking
pimp
turns
slap.
flying at him with charged up rights. It's not enough to break his back once. We need to break his back twice.
He's already dead.
RickWa reacts. What up, folks? Tis RickWa, and for this video's reaction, I'll be reacting to the worst Invincible Beatdowns ever, and this is by BlankBoy. Oh, yo, BlankBoy going over this? Damn. But first things first, before continuing on, if y'all don't want to hear my yapping and want to just skip straight to the start of the initial video of this reaction video, then the timestamps are in the description below. So just making sure to let y'all know of that. But continuing on, so I gotta say, BlankBoy going over the concept of the worst Invincible Beatdowns ever. Man, I definitely can't wait to see how BlankBoy does his breakdown on all this. And of course, the one he's starting off with is Omni-Man versus the original Guardians of the Globe. Because, yo, that shit was intense. Season 1, Episode 1. It's like off the rip. You're already shown and told, like, god damn, shit begin active like this? Oh, man. And y'all already know how hilarious BlankBoy is when it comes to his commentary and recap, along with how he does his meme and sound effect incorporations within the mix of his editing and commentary and all that good stuff when it comes to situations like this, whether in movies, TV shows, anime, so on and so forth. Y'all catch the drift. But I'm not going to keep on yapping, and I'm going to switch over to the green screen webcam real quick for y'all folks. There we go, folks. Also, I hope all of y'all are having a wonderful day today, and of course, please be sure to check out and support BlankBoy within his content creation journey, along with any other content creators that I react to, and making sure to check out and support them within their content creation journeys. But real quick before I get started here, if y'all like this kind of content on my reaction channel, of course, please be sure to leave a like, leave a comment down below, so we're getting things lively and poppin' and interesting within the comment section, like what you find to be funniest, or what references I might have missed, or something positive, even a super comment if you so wish, including a video request as well, and of course sharing it around, because that does help with the algorithm. And if y'all have not already yet, of course, please be sure to smack that subscribe button and the bell button, so then y'all know when it is that I'm uploading new content onto my reaction channel. And the support is always very much so greatly appreciated thus far and going forward. Y'all are amazingly awesome, folks.
Okay.
And of course as well, if you want to get even more benefits besides just being a subscriber, I'll go about and go over the details of my Patreon near the end of this specific reaction video and all that good stuff. But enough of my yapping, and without further ado, let's get started on this video from BlankBoy being the worst Invincible Beatdowns ever. And I mean, let's be real, it was a whole lot of them throughout the entirety of Invincible. But let's do it to it, folks, shall we?
Omni-Man versus the Guardians of the Globe.
Omni-Man versus the Walmart Justice League was the moment I realized this wasn't a regular superhero show. The superheroes aren't ever supposed to lose unless Hawkeye is on the squad.
Damn,
ain't that right, Black Widow?
On the squad. Ooh,
but here, not only do they die, they die to another superhero? If you had asked me, I would have just guessed they lost to a Walmart version of Lex Luthor or something.
Damn,
Jeff Bezos works perfectly as that. But nah, here Red Rush gets caught and done so dirty. Head squeezed while he tries to fight free. Mind you, he experiences everything in super slow speed because of his powers. So when people speak, it sounds like Mike Tyson trying to get his words out. When he's waiting online for the bathroom, niggas is in there blowing chunks of Trippie Redd albums on the toilet for hours. And this right here lasted an eternity for him. Surely the real Batman would have had a better plan than this. Got his head slammed open, just straight violated. The real Bruce Wayne would have had a million contingency plans ready. He would have had that Viltrumite AIDS in his serum ready. Ragnar's, the Infinity Ray, and a barber. All the Viltrumite's weaknesses on site. Instead, bootleg Green Lantern catching a hand through the head. And
Christ
Aquaman
on a
getting banged
bike.
on like some drums and smashed up to be put in a can of tuna, laid
Ooh.
out right in front of Martian's feet.
What more do you need from your guys to slow this down and
watching
get into
right
their
now.
game?
They would need some help from the Lord. They would need some help from the Lord.
Martian Man wraps around Omni-Man and they start fighting back. They can't just take this beatdown without getting any of their licks in first. Who the fuck y'all think we are? The Avengers? The Omni-Man kills Martian Man, puts a hole in Very Mortal's gut, killing him for what will be the first time of 78 times. An uninterested woman gets her neck snapped.
Uninterested woman.
Mark versus Battle Beast.
Mark and the Guardians versus Battle
That's
Beast was
funny.
a beatdown of epic proportions.
This
was rookie
season
Mark
1.
going against a nigga who we later know can go toe-to-toe with Thrag. Battle Beast on day 1 is crazy. Nigga just loaded up the game and spawned in versus the final boss.
God damn.
That's like having to deal with Rod Wave on your first McDonald's shift.
Yo!
It's only Mark's 3rd day out here. He had started cooking some C-tier heroes and started feeling himself, talking about some
Who's next?
Thought, move.
nigga thought he was finna get his spot on the top 10 coldest moments list. Instead, he got that ass slammed.
Yeah.
This girl talking about some, where are you? While he's crawling to save himself. This nigga life is terrible.
Yeah.
Battle Beast told him, nah, don't run, stomping his face out and hitting him with mad different combos, kicking him away like he's messy. This was even a psychological beatdown, cause the new Payless Guardians of the Globe pulled up, and Mark thought he had been saved. They got handled in seconds, leaving Mark to have to crawl away begging for a medkit for a revive. Nah, wasn't bro just talking crazy just now?
Who's next?
You next, nigga. Battle Beast did him absolutely insane, man. Black Samson or Tyrese Gibson thought he was finna get his Goku rage time talking about some Invincible, screaming like they was day ones. Mind you, he met him an hour ago. Nigga ran in with the shittiest form I done ever seen too. Getting his punch caught, broken hand, slammed onto the ground and thrown to the side. Left Broski in the Peter Griffin pose. Just straight belt, handed out to everyone involved.
Omni-Man versus Invincible.
Omni-Man versus Invincible was the craziest
crazy.
display of child abuse I'd have never seen. Up there with
Even
taking your son to
crazier
a Brooklyn
than
Nets game to
Baki
watch.
versus
I already
Yujiro.
covered this fight play by play, but Omni-Man was hitting him with every parental manipulation line in the book. Straight, this hurts me more than it hurts you. This is for your own good. This is what you've been asking for. To try and convince Mark to follow his Viltrumite heritage. Mark tried to tell him, Dad, I don't want to take over the planet, and just called right hooks for it. My pops had the same reaction when I told him I'm not trying to make the league. Omni-Man really beat this nigga's ass for wanting to be a good person. Told him, you're gonna take over planets, murder mad people, and you're gonna like it. Beat him all up and down Chicago for the entirety of O-Block to see. He not good in this hood anymore. Omni-Man not only beat Mark up and down the entire city / state, he made it a point to use his beating to purposely slaughter people in the process and show Mark, see, killing people not even that bad for real.
Conquest versus Mark.
Conquest versus Mark is a taking turns beatdown, because they really did take turns just pummeling each other for real.
Yeah,
in
that's
all
a
of
solid
the situations so far, it was a one-sided beatdown. But here it's the both of them just doing the most damage to each other. Conquest slamming Mark into the ground and Mark slamming Conquest into buildings. Nigga's supposed to be a hero but making sure the poverty line is worsened. I knew Mark was really locked in because for the first time ever, he drew blood on the other person first. You know how usually he'd be like, Mom, I'm home, and comes in with a fully bloody suit and every speck of the blood is his own. But here, he had landed so many punches on Conquest, he's all the way up into space, had this boy leaking. Now, Conquest retaliated with a cannonball that can only be replicated by Rod Wave in a pool and punching him into 18 different cities. Took that nigga around the core of the East Coast and had Mark begging for him to stop. Mind you, bro was just talking crazy not that long ago. Was slamming his face across the ground, making Mark taste the concrete like Patrick. While Mark was delivering lefts and rights on repeat, making him make sure no car was coming from either direction. It's safe to cross the street. On the ass-whooping rankings, this up there with what the Lakers are doing to the Rockets right now. Slammed the Mark in the back of his neck, leaving him looking like a coconut. Smushed his shit. Then both feet stood on top of him, having his back tear up the entire road. Even made sure to sprinkle in a little torture to Lil Bro Oliver on top of it, just for the cherry on top. Conquest said, nah, Mark, the whole world need to see what I'm doing to you. He beat that nigga from continent to continent across the ocean, making him drown on the way there. and using him as a battering ram to turn all the beachgoers into deli meat. Neither one of them having any regard for their life, punching each other with such hatred and anger, breaking their arms in the process.
We go.
And then the rematch wasn't much prettier. It was just as ugly as the first fight and Jay-Z. This was Conquest beating down Mark while Mark tortured his throat. He was hitting him with the most insane "we not having this baby" punches with so much hatred and blood everywhere, smashing him into the rocks, putting a hole in his entire torso and ripping his guts out of his body. They truly take fight to the death to heart.
Invincible versus Engstrom Levy.
What Mark did to Engstrom was ridiculous. He did him like how Kratos did Zeus. And if you're doing anything on the level of Kratos, that's an automatic indicator that you did some disrespectful shit to somebody. Engstrom really tried to fuck around and find out. Pushed it to its max capacity. Was rage baiting Mark, threatening his mom and little brother, and got his ass killed because of it. I'd be mad too, Mark, if I had to stare at this disgusting nigga. Every time he was on screen, I was ready to turn off the TV. He was also just so annoying, so trust me, I was so happy when Mark was doing him crazy. I was sitting there like, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Thrag versus the Coalition.
Again, I just did Thrag versus the Coalition,
and I did do a reaction
but it
video
can't
to
be
that
spoken
as well
about
too.
enough how he came through and lived up to the hype that the comic book readers was putting on his name. You know a nigga is serious when he's acting this nonchalant and it isn't corny.
The
and
Infinity
he's
Ray
literally
farming
puts
like
holes
crazy
in Viltrumites like SpongeBob SquarePants, and he just nonchalantly moonwalks out the way. No care in the world. Nigga told Oliver, "You're not one of us." Talked to him like he was Uncle Ruckus. Smashed his jaw open and then ripped his arm off. Tanked the hardest hit Mark could land on him, and then did a reverse impact frame on his ass. Bro punched Omni-Man down to Viltrum so that he could be surrounded by straight abandoned buildings. Tried to convince Omni-Man that the 4 Viltrumites left can repopulate, but Omni-Man said he is not clapping Lucan. So he punched him so hard that he was airbending better than Korra. Punching Omni-Man so hard he turns into a rocket off the planet and can't stop himself till he's damn near out the galaxy. He made Thaddeus look like he's an easy fight. Made him look like very mortal. Gave Omni-Man straight CTE headshots for 5 minutes straight, no break in between. And then put a hole in his body, gouging Mark's eyes out, letting him live just because he's not trying to make his own species extinct. Gave Mark a psychological beatdown and a mental one. Bro got home and had straight PTSD. Shout out to Zeph. Post-traumatic smoke disorder. He couldn't do shit without imagining Thrag ripping their heads apart and how he can't do anything about it. Then Thrag pulled up to reaffirm Mark's fears. Like, yes, nigga, I am really here, and you should be worried.
Alan versus the Viltrumites.
What the Viltrumites did to Alan before his buff really gotta be studied. I ain't seen this level of jumping since what they did to Jiraiya. Alan thought shit was sweet out here trying to crack jokes, but none of them found any of that shit funny. Hitting him with the most ridiculous haymakers, passing him around, landing WWE moves. That shit don't even exist on Viltrum. The love of the game of being a bunch of evil niggas got them improvising new moves. They taking turns flying at him with charged up rights. It's not enough to break his back once. We need to break his back twice. Punched that nigga into a headlock and started unleashing onto him while his girl watching is truly evil work. They don't care about anything. Started punching him in the face over and over again. Punched his eye out his socket. Did all of this because it wasn't fucking with his stand-up routine bro was doing. Lucan rips off his arm and then slapped that nigga with it. Optimus Prime moves too now. This is crazy. Thula came over, grabs him, and punches a hole through his body. Stared at bro to make sure he's not breathing, and then dipped out, leaving him there. That might be the worst beatdown in the entire show now that I'm reflecting on it, not gonna lie.
Anissa versus Mark.
If I remember correctly, this was Mark's second time fighting a Viltrumite, first one being his dad. And Anissa wasn't playing fair whatsoever. Beat him up and down, punched his ass into a cruise, had Cecil scratching his head like, what the fuck we supposed to do about this? That's our #1 overall pick getting lumped up out there. Next best thing we got is calling in Very Mortal. She was stepping on his throat, having him begging for his life. I mean, this was just embarrassing. I thought Mark was locked in, but nah, he got done crazy. Left him on the brink of death. Mind you, this is not even the top 30 worst ass whoopings he's taken. Probably wasn't even the worst he got that day. But I just figured it was worth mentioning because it was a big moment. There is so many more I could mention. Omni-Man versus the Thraxons, Omni-Man versus his parents. Every time Very Mortal went against a Viltrumite, the Invincible War. The list goes on and on. So I'm gonna call it there for now. If this does well, maybe we'll go for part 2. Peace.
I respect it. I totes respect it. God damn, yo. So I've seen like some other shorts and bits talking about the whole like Mark going through the PTSD bit, and I would like, you know, sometimes read through the comment section of those like shorts that I would just be like watching, not reacting to, but like watching specifically, and I've seen a couple comments being like, oh, this is post-drag stress disorder. Yo, Mark was going through it in the last episode of season 4, dog. And that's, he was like, oh, I accept your terms. Oh my god. The post-drag stress disorder was so bad for Mark that he forgot to confront Cecil. And actually... I know this is slightly off topic, and shout outs to the voice actor of Invincible in Invincible versus, I think Alex Lay is his name? Never let me know in the comment section below, but he made a short talking about that whole concept of confronting Cecil when Invincible got back to Earth. About, oh, guess who I ran into in space? Conquest! So definitely props to Alex Lay for that, because I did see that short. I didn't react to it. I did watch that shit, and that was peak. But yo, y'all definitely gotta respect just how hilarious content creators like BlankBoy, Zephyr, Codename Super, CJ the Champ, and so on and so forth content creators are when it comes to their commentary and recap, and how they'll go about and incorporate their like memes and sound effects, and how they'll do their editing within the schmicks of videos like this. Even coming up with some hilarious nicknames as well too, calling the immortal Very Mortal. Yo. But there's just so many beatdowns in Invincible that are just goddamn brutal, straight fatal, like cataclysmic. Oh my god, dog. Yeah, no, this was definitely fucking hilarious and absolutely very enjoyable as well too, yo. Definitely great, amazing stuff to BlankBoy for this one. Oh, man. Oh, jeez. But I hope y'all, the audience, have enjoyed my reactions to this video from BlankBoy. And if y'all have, of course, please be sure to leave a like and leave a comment down below so we are getting things lively and poppin' and interesting in the comment section and all the good stuff, like what you found to be funniest or what references I might have missed or anything else in general. So again, we are getting things lively and poppin' and interesting within the comment section and all that good stuff. But either way, I'm not going to keep on yapping, and I'm going to switch back over to the regular webcam real quick for y'all. There we go, folks. Once again, I hope y'all, the audience, have enjoyed my reactions to this video from BlankBoy, and also, again as well, to great amazing stuff to BlankBoy for this video as well. Oh, man. Oh, jeez. But either way, I'm basically at the end point here. So there's that. And if y'all have gotten this far, I do greatly appreciate that, as basically, I'm soon fitting to bounce. So there's that. And if y'all like this kind of content on my reaction channel, of course, please be sure to leave a like, leave a comment down below, share my content around, because of course that does help with the algorithm. And if y'all have not already yet, of course, please be sure to smack that subscribe button and the bell button, so then y'all know when it is that I'm uploading new content onto my reaction channel. And the support is always very much so greatly appreciated thus far, And going forward, y'all are amazingly awesome, folks. And as well, too, if y'all want to get some extra benefits while supporting me a little bit further, y'all can go about and check out my YouTube memberships by pressing that join button down below. You can either join the Shoutouts tier or the Early Access tier, whatever floats your boat on that notion. And if y'all want even more benefits compared to just being a YouTube subscriber or a YouTube member, y'all can also go about and check out my Patreon, in which the link to my Patreon is in the description below. You gotta check that out, all the good stuff, and there's plenty of extra benefits on there y'all can go about and check out. Like, for example, if y'all want a guaranteed reaction to your video request, y'all can go about and become a member of the RickWa Reacts to Your Video Request tier, which is available on my Patreon, and I will leave the details for that on the screen here, so you can take a moment to pause the video to read through that all and all that good stuff. But either way, I'm at the end point here, so there's that. And I hope y'all, the audience, have a wonderful rest of your day. And until the next reaction video, until I upload for y'all, peace out, folks. Now for the vocal shoutouts. Shoutouts to Preston G. Thank you again for being a member of my Patreon. The support and patronage is greatly appreciated thus far and going forward. You are amazingly awesome.